Alright guys, and welcome back to the Saints View, the channel for Southampton content for a match review after Southampton lost at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium 2-1. Should have taken at least a point, potentially all three as well. I'm going to do this in one go because I've just got home and it is 8:30, so long day for me, and editing is probably the last thing I want to do after that. Where to start? Team lineup, let's go with that. I thought it was strong, a couple of players who played well against Pompey, who haven't really been playing in the league, got a look in. Yashid, the main one, who I thought today was excellent. And then in the warm-up, Cedric gets injured. We're all saying that's finally Vestergaard's been dropped. And he comes back in for the injured right-back. I don't really see why he went, when I say he, Ralph, went to a back five when we were clearly going for a 4-3-3. It looked like it was going to be promising. Play Valerie. If you swap your right-back for your right-back, it didn't really make sense, and we'll talk about Vestergaard in a minute, but I thought we started okay. Højbjerg had a shot on target, probably could have done better, and then out of nothing, Spurs they take the lead. I mean, it's poor from Angus Gunn. The shot from Ndombele is straight at him, but the build-up play could have been dealt with better as well, and it's a sloppy goal. Both goals were sloppy. We'll get onto the second one in a minute, but I still think Saints did all right, and they managed the game okay, and then they start building a bit more pressure, winning fouls, free kicks. Aurier got a booking, and then he got his second yellow, sent off, and I think it was a whole hour of the game we were going to play against 10 men, and you're thinking, God, this is setting up for us to get something here. And then pretty soon after that red card, around the 38th, 39th minute, Danny Ings equalises. Now, if you have seen it, it's a really bad mistake from Lloris. It's one of the worst you'll see for a while. I mean, he's just labouring on the ball. Ings just walks in and literally taps it in. He doesn't even have to jump, run, anything. He literally walks the ball in. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But fair play to him being in the right place at the right time. So that is 4 goals for him this season now, which is decent going, I think. And then literally 4 minutes later, we throw it away. Again, poor defensively, sloppy goal. Harry Kane, good finish, but he shouldn't have been in the position that he was with, the fact that we had the ball in the middle of the park. We were comfortable, and there was little silly errors that cost us with the 2 goals today. So going to half-time 2-1 down, but it's not the end of the world. We just have to improve defensively and, cut out these individual mistakes. And, I think the first 10 minutes of the second half would have defined how it was going to go. So if it was all Saints, then potentially we'd come away with something. If it was all Spurs, then maybe it'd be a long day at the office for the visitors. But it was all Saints, pretty much, I would say 40 of the 45 minutes in the second half. How we didn't equalise, I don't really know. And poor, or not really poor, but a lack of quality up front just stopped us from equalising, literally stopped us, prevented us, whatever word you want to use. Some balls came in and strikers or other players missed them, didn't get on the end of them. Shots on target got saved. In fairness, Lloris made 2 excellent saves, I think both from Yoshida from corners. At least one of them was. But, end product, not there at all. So lethargic, slow backwards and sideways passing. It felt like a Puel performance. It genuinely felt like, to be fair, it felt like the game against Spurs at the old White Hart Lane when we were under Puel. The last game we played at the old White Hart Lane, should have taken something from that. Just lethargic, slow passing just wasn't there. A real missed opportunity today against 10 men. I know it's Spurs, but, 10 men in the Premier League, you need to be taking your chances. And we had chances. We really could have not even drawn one today. And it feels like a missed opportunity, especially given that we've got Chelsea at home next weekend. God, the fixture's getting tough now. So, yeah, a little bit worried when it comes to the league. I mean, look, Tuesday night was fantastic, but we've got to focus on the league now. It's probably for the rest of the season or at least the rest of the year until the FA Cup, because let's be honest, I don't think the League Cup run is going to continue for much longer after the draw we got on the other night, Man City away, if for whatever reason you've missed it. The ground's stunning. I have to tell you all that. If you haven't been, I recommend you go. The atmosphere was flat though. They've built this massive wall and you can't hear anything. I mean, the atmosphere was really poor. I was really disappointed. I was disappointed from the away fans as well. I thought we could have conjured up a better atmosphere today, especially after Tuesday. Tuesday was such a good atmosphere. I know it was a special occasion, but come up with a couple of chants after what happened on Tuesday night. Something like that. We were pretty flat. So, yeah, flat all round, really. So, I don't really know what's going to happen next weekend. I'm not really looking forward to it. I can see us winning. I think we can put in a performance. But Chelsea, you know, they're picking up form. They're getting confident. They're getting more used to each other. But that defence still seems a bit naive. So let's hope. But of course, we'll talk about that later in the week. We're still reflecting on Spurs and still suffering after today. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Let us know if you were there today. Also, let us know your verdict in the comment section below. Give it a like if you have enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're brand new. Follow us on all of our socials. And when we'll see you next in the week for the Chelsea content. Take it easy, guys.